In today's video, we are going to talk about 4 budget-friendly side hustle ideas for stay-at-home moms. Meaning that these business ideas, you can start them with as little capital as possible, but you can earn sustainable income from that. Hello beautiful people, welcome back to Shawndre's Corner. If you're new here, my name is Betty, a mom of 2 lively toddlers, a content creator, an entrepreneur, and someone who is passionate about helping fellow moms like me manage the delicate balance between family life and financial independence. Today, I'll be sharing 4 budget-friendly side hustles that you can start. These side hustles do not require huge budget capital, so you can start with as little investment as possible, but you still be able to make something meaningful out of it. These side hustles are flexible, they are practical, they are things that you can do on the go. In fact, they are practically designed for moms like you and I. The first side hustle idea I'm going to talk about here is starting a jewelry business. Why do I talk about jewelry? Jewelry is timeless, it is stylish. This is something that will always be in demand. People are always interested in looking good. Even people who do not have so much as finances want to look good on a budget. That is why jewelry business is one of the sustainable businesses that you can go to make money online. Now, there are 2 routes that you can take when you want to go into jewelry business. There's the part of crafting and then there's the part of importation. So let's talk about crafting first. If you're somebody who is a creative thinker, you have a creative mind, you can decide to start crafting these jewelries. You can decide to start crafting native jewelries, beads, and just little craft. You can use that as a creative outlet and then still sell it to make money. You can create handmade jewelries like beaded necklaces, beaded earrings, and bracelets. All of these are things that you can create, sell to make money. Start crafting beautiful pieces and selling out, either on the online space or to family and friends around you, neighbors, people in your neighborhood. You can do all of that and still make money on the side. That's one way you can go when it comes to jewelry business. And then there's the other aspects for people who are not so creative. Somebody like me, I do not have the patience to come and start creating beads from the scratch up. So this second option is what I would most likely do, buying these jewelries from countries like China and then selling it in your local vicinity. You can decide to sell it online, you can decide to sell it offline to family and friends and just people around you. Just market these things around you and make your cool cash. But still, since we're talking about businesses you can start with low capital, then consider jewelry business. It's one business that you can do and make something beautiful out of. The second business idea we'll be talking about here is tissue paper. Tissue paper business is one business that a lot of people have been making money out of on a very low key. People do not really know how profitable this tissue paper business is. So there are companies who produce tissue paper in bulk, but they don't brand it. These papers are not branded. You will not see any name like Rosé, or there are no names on this tissue paper. They are just massive tissue papers produced in bulk. So you can choose to now buy these tissue papers and then start retailing. Now, there's no household that do not use tissue. Households use tissue, schools use tissue, churches, religious organizations use tissues, hotels use tissue. I don't think there's a place where you go and you will not see the importance of using a tissue paper, whether as serviettes or as what you use to clean your hands when you're done eating, or what you use to wipe your butt when you're done using the toilet. You know, tissue paper is something there will also be no downtime to. So you can now look for wholesalers of unbranded tissue paper and then start marketing it around you. Go to schools around you, go to hotels around you, go to religious organizations around you and market these items. These are things that people always use. They are always in demand. So it's not something that you say, oh, I buy a maki pan for house, except you don't market yourself properly, except you don't know how to market yourself. And yes, that's another skill I would say anybody who is a stay-at-home mom should learn. If you want to go into business, then you need to learn the art of marketing, whether offline or online. Okay, you need to learn the art of marketing. Then another beautiful thing about this tissue paper business is when you buy unbranded tissue papers, you can also decide to brand it and sell it for hire. So yeah, while you see all of this tissue paper that has names, these are what most of these companies do. They buy this unbranded tissue paper, they come and brand it. That way you can sell your tissue paper for even higher than the price you would sell on a normal day if you were selling the tissue paper as unbranded. However you look at it, you can always make money from this particular business. do your research, guys. I make research and I come out here to talk about different businesses that stay-at-home moms can do in order to make money on the online space. It's up to you to listen, go make your own further research, and then start up your business. So now you can actually start small, okay, to sell these tissue papers. You can buy these tissue papers, wrap it up in smaller quantities, even if you don't brand them, okay? Even if you don't brand them, you can just wrap them up in smaller quantities and then take them around to establishments around you. Various government parastatals, even offices, companies, they all use tissue papers. So when you go around and market these tissue papers, you can actually make money. In fact, people are making money out when I was researching this and I saw it, like it was like a light bulb went up in my head, because I was just trying to imagine how I didn't even think about it until I saw it from another content creator who made a video about it. And then I started researching further and I just saw how it makes sense, okay, to go into this form of business as a side hustle. So the third business idea I have here on my list is palm oil business. I don't think there's a home in Nigeria that does not use palm oil, okay? Palm oil is a staple even in the diaspora abroad. People are into the importation and exportation of palm oil, okay? So you can choose to go into this palm oil business and you will make huge money out of it. And the fantastic thing is you don't have to start with the biggest capital. So you can go into any section of the palm oil production and you will still make money. But the angle where I'm looking at this is buying palm oil, already made palm oil in bottles, in gallons, and then selling them in your vicinity or selling them in your neighborhood. You can decide to sell it online, package it very well, brand it and sell it online. You can decide to sell it offline. You can decide to sell it to friends, family, neighbors, people around, okay? It just depends on how good you are at marketing the products that you sell. This palm oil business is straightforward, it is profitable, and it is something that you can grow at your own pace, depending on how well you're able to market yourself and then the kind of palm oil that you sell. So for you to be able to stand out in this palm oil business niche, you need to be careful enough to pick quality palm oil, because there are a lot of bad palm oil products in the market. So if you set yourself out as someone who everybody knows, like if you want good, genuine, better palm oil, this is the go-to person, then you can be able to make a lot of money out of it, because people will always want to go for the best, even if it is more expensive. If your quality of your palm oil is good, then this palm oil will sell itself. Another side hustle idea, which is the last on my list here, is becoming a self-delivery agent. You can choose to start delivering goods and services for people, for businesses. So you position yourself, meet up these businesses, meet up people in their various establishments and tell them that you can help deliver packages, especially if you have a means of transportation. Now, this business may be kind of stressful for stay-at-home moms, I'm not even going to lie, but if you have a bike lying around, you don't have to drive it yourself. You can get somebody who will help drive these vehicles and deliver your products for you. All you have to do now is for you to be able to partner with local businesses around you. You could go to bakeries, you could go to restaurants, tell them that you have you offer delivery services and you help them deliver their items at an affordable rate. One fantastic thing about this side hustle idea, people are now buying a lot of things online, and with that the demand for like delivery vehicles, delivery bikes and all is growing always. All of these side hustles are suitable for stay-at-home moms. This is something that you can do to make money on the online space. It is not impossible to be able to achieve this financial independence as a stay-at-home mom. Yes, you can spend time with your family, you can take care of your loved ones, your kids, your husband, while still running a business on the side. Always remember that the journey to financial freedom starts with one small step. So pick one of the business ideas that I just mentioned today, make your research, and then start up this business idea. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to my channel, Shawndre's Corner, for more amazing tips on how to make money on the online space. Which of these side hustles that I just mentioned now would you want to try out and see if to help you make money on the online space? Leave it down in the comment section. I really want to know your opinion. In the meantime, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.